Hey, what's good, y'all? This is your girl, Fire the Great. This is Fire the Great Tarot, and I'm back with your career and finance reading for air signs, June 2019. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Shout out to all my new and old subscribers. I do appreciate you guys for liking, sharing, and commenting on the videos. I really do appreciate that. So, as I tell you guys, if the storyline resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Take the part that resonates with you and be great. The part that doesn't resonate, leave it for somebody else that may need it. Remember that timing is fluid, so if it doesn't happen today, doesn't mean that it won't happen tomorrow, next week, next month, so on and so forth. I also encourage you guys to get your natal chart done. That way you can see what other zodiac signs are affiliated with you. Any decks, any crystals, any incense that I use in my readings, always try and provide in the description box below. That way you can go out and get them on your own, or you can hit me up and I can hook you up. My email address is firethegreat856@gmail.com. And if you need a private reading, it's the same email address, firethegreat856@gmail.com. If you have an emergency and you need to get a reading done faster, hit me up and I'll make sure to get at you in a timely fashion. So for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I went ahead and shuffled the cards, just laid them down. That way we can spend a little bit more time on the reading and deciphering the cards for you guys. So, overall energy for air signs, I got balance and spirituality, like balance your spirituality and practicality. So some of you guys need to, just that, find balance, be practical with the things that you're doing in your life right now, and, just do things in moderation. Try and balance things out, be practical. Don't try and, overextend yourself is what I'm feeling. Overextending, overexerting. Some of you guys are really tired. Some of you guys do need to get some rest, and you're just kind of all over the place. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing for air signs so far. So we're gonna start off with Gemini. Gemini, I got that you guys need to take charge of the situation. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through like family situations right now. Like your family dynamics are changing. You have people on your back. You need to meet deadlines. I feel like, yes, I feel a heavy burden on my chest right now. So some of you guys are like suffering from anxiety. Like I said, you're not getting sleep at night. You're just very anxious, worrying a lot, and you need to just kind of like chill out and just, take a breather, take a break. Some of you guys, with the abundance card, moonlighting, some of you guys could be working at night, going to school during the day, and vice versa. You might be holding down two jobs, one job during the day, one job during the nighttime. I'm seeing that too. I'm also seeing that some of you guys that have children, you're like struggling to get babysitters. A lot of you guys are struggling with babysitters. Some people are saying, yeah, I'll watch the kids, and then when it's time to watch the kids, they either forget or they have a list of things of their own to do, and they're not really able to help you out. So that might play a part in the anxiety. So with the Moonlight card, it's saying, you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So yeah, a lot of you guys, like I said, working during the day, working at night, trying to find some sort of balance. That was the overall energy, balance and practicality. So you got to do what's practical. That way you can balance yourself. And because of those lists of things that I've already mentioned for Gemini, I feel like you guys with the Knight of Wands here, not only are you on guard, but some of you guys may have got hurt in the past from, the situations that you've been in, where you might have lost a job because you didn't have a babysitter, or you felt like you couldn't participate in certain jobs due to babysitting. I'm just getting like this like children. I'm seeing that children have become like not so much a burden, but an obstacle of you trying to find that balance. We got the Ten of Pentacles here, so that's definitely home life and family. I feel like some of you Gemini, especially Gemini women that are single parents, I feel like your child's father for some reason isn't really helping. They say that they're going to help and then they're not helping. For the men that are single parents, I feel like you're not getting help because some people are looking at you, to be the man and to kind of like step up and do what you need to do. That's what I'm getting for that. And I got the Five of Wands here, so it's a lot of arguing, things of that nature going on in your situation. So I feel like if you guys just stop kind of being on the defense, because some people out here actually want to help you. So if you stop being on the defense from what you know, was already happening to you, kind of getting accustomed to people letting you down. If you stop being on the defense, kind of let someone in to help you with your family life, you know, I think it'll cease the arguing. You know what I mean? As far as your career and finance, I see that's just being an obstacle for a lot of you Gemini out there. Just making sure you have babysitters, being able to get to work on time because you got to drop your kids off at school and still get to work before you're late, and things of that nature. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing as far as like your career and finance, I see you guys having more of an abundance, but you have to realize that everyone out here isn't, you know, like a hindrance to you. Some people out here actually want to help you. Just remove yourself from people that you know that aren't here to help you. That way you can make room for the people that are here to help you. So I see that being like your biggest obstacle for June, just figuring out who you need to be around in order to get to that next step. Let me go ahead and I'm going to clarify this Five of Wands right here. But I already see it, you know, kind of being maybe a sister or a mother said that they would watch the kids, then they changed their mind. You kind of feel like you can't get ahead. Everybody's like against you. And it's not that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you guys feel like people are backstabbing you. Some of you guys feel like people are backstabbing you. They're saying, yeah, we're going to take care of the kids and, you know, so you can go to work and things of that nature. And of course you're sad about it with the Five of Cups here. Of course you're sad. But don't let that, you know, be the end-all, be-all. Just realize that there are people out here that want to help you. So you just have to kind of change your frame of mind and change your circle. Yeah, change your circle. Be around people that want to help you. If they show you, people show you who they are, believe them, pretty much. So that's what you guys have to do, Gemini. I just feel like you guys are on the way to doing what you need to do, but you just have to take charge of the situation. You know what I mean? You just have to take charge of the situation. Be practical in your decisions. That's pretty much it, Gemini. As far as your career and finance, I don't see you guys like losing money. I just see you guys having some obstacles getting to the money, and you'll get to the money once you clear your circle out of people who don't need to be in your circle, pretty much. You just have to kind of clean house. And it kind of looks like he's sweeping a little bit. You know what I mean? Not only is he on guard, but it looks kind of like he's sweeping. So, you guys got to clean up house. So Gemini, that's what I have for you for your June 2019. I'm going to head over here to Libra. Libra, I see that you guys have to practice the spiritual law of attraction. You know what I mean? If you build it, they will come type of attitude. You guys have to have that attitude. You know what I mean? You guys are, you know, having financial worries and woes. You guys are even dreaming about money because we got the dreams of abundance. So you guys are having dreams about money, trying to figure out new ways to manifest money, new different avenues for income. I'm seeing, I don't know why I just saw a limo, but I see people wearing different hats, like people with multiple jobs, just trying to make ends meet. But you have to believe that it'll all come to fruition. If you don't feel like it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. You guys have to definitely ground yourself and realize that if you think it, you can manifest it. You know what I mean? And bring it into the 3D from out of the 5D. So that's pretty much what you have to do. And it says, you know, you guys need to journal down what's going on in your dreams, right? Journal down what's going on in your dreams, because they are the keys to what's going on in your waking life. Whatever you're dreaming about, something in those dreams is the key to what's going on. So make sure that you're just keeping a journal of your dreams. That way you can kind of like decipher what you need to do in your career and finance. Like, you know what I mean? If you have a dream that bad things are happening around a water cooler, don't go to the water cooler. You know what I mean? That type of thing going on here, because a lot of you guys are worried about the past. Some of you may have children and you're worried about, you know, how are you going to feed them? I'm getting like children vibe with air signs. It's like you guys are worried about your children, making sure that they're okay. You're in a position where you're trying to show them the right way to go about life and finances and things of that nature. It's like almost like in this card, he's passing the torch on. You know what I mean? It's children, but it's almost like they're passing the torch on to each other. Some of your children need to step up while you're at work, and they need to do more around the house while you're not there. Of course, you want your children to be children, but if they can help out, wash a dish, do some laundry while you're at work, especially if you're a single parent, it's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like you guys are trying to find, like I said, different avenues to make money. And I feel like some Libras, it's like you're with your thoughts, right? It's like you guys have so many thoughts that you're missing. You're missing what's important. You guys are trying to walk off with thoughts that aren't as important as the ones that you're leaving behind. Hence journaling. You know what I mean? You have to focus on your thoughts because you guys are trying to find balance with whatever's going on in your situation. And I feel like you guys will find a balance. You just have to like sit back and just look at everything for what it is, and just take a mental note. Write it down if you have to, but just take a mental note of everything that's going on around you. That's what I'm seeing. It's like the answers are right here around you for your financial abundance, but you're not seeing it. You're too busy focused on one thing instead of just broadening your horizons and your mental capacity to be able to get what you need. That's pretty much what's going on with Libra. It's like you got tunnel vision on this one project, and you're not focusing on other things that are able to come in and help you. If you like just take a minute, step back from the tunnel vision, you'll be able to see the other things that you're missing out on. So that's pretty much what I got for your finance reading for June. It's just that you guys have to stop having tunnel vision because you're missing something. It'll be that one time when you just take a moment and just, kind of like chill out. That's when it'll hit you to be like, oh, okay, well, let me do this. And, as soon as you do whatever that thought process is, it'll work out. I see that working out, you know what I mean? Because even though he's trying to balance, that ship right there is coming in. So once you learn to balance your thoughts out and realize, my nose is itching, so definitely on the right path with this. Once you balance things out, your ships will come in. So you have to balance your thoughts and putting them into action, pretty much. You can't just have a bunch of thoughts and no action. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on for you guys for June. Just have thoughts with action. So Aquarius, some of you guys are going back to school, or you're, I'm getting parents. A lot of air signs are parents around this time. So you may be teaching someone something. You may have become a teacher, or at your job you're coaching someone else at work on how to do a specific job. You may have received a promotion, so now you have to teach someone else how to do your old job. I see that going on because I do see some of you guys changing desks and changing offices, decluttering certain situations. And I also see you guys decluttering people that don't need to be around you, that were, embarking on your space for your growth. And with this card, it says that you need to clutter away your living declutter your living and workspace, donate what you can to help others who may need items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So yeah, I see you guys getting pretty busy. You guys are moving around, but you got to do some spring cleaning, whether that's with people or actual items. You have to do some spring cleaning because I feel like, you guys are definitely hard at work, you know what I mean? But you have to, not so much, not focus on your work, but it's kind of like with Libra. You don't want to be so focused on one pinnacle that you forget about the other pinnacles around you. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what that's saying, because you guys have a lot of thoughts. You guys are giving birth to thoughts, but you have to put action behind the thoughts. You know what I mean? You have to put action behind the thoughts. You can't just have thoughts and think that, oh, they're just gonna, manifest into what I want them to be. Sometimes it works like that, but you definitely have to put action behind it if you really want it to, work in your favor. You really have to have action behind it. And I feel like some of you guys, you're having like a really like laid back, childish approach about things, and some of you guys need to toughen up, is what I'm saying. Let me clarify that page. But some of you guys need to, you know, toughen up. And I got the page clarified by the Queen. So some of you guys, yeah, you need to focus on your future, definitely. Focus on your future. Kind of like Libra. Don't be so focused on one thing that you're missing out on other aspects. And once you do that, you'll have your victory. With the Six of Wands right here, you'll definitely have your victory, because you guys have a lot of thoughts, a lot of great thoughts. And once you put them into action, then, you know, those things are coming to fruition. You can't just sit on a blueprint and not build. That's pretty much what it is for all of you air signs, is that you can't just have a blueprint and you just sit on it. It's not a building if it's just on paper, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on for air signs. You guys need to just make your thoughts into things, pretty much. So this is your girl Fire the Great. Air signs, that is your June 2019 career and finance reading. Pretty much you guys, like I said, just have to have some type of plan. Be practical with your plans, and it'll work out. You just can't sit on your hands. You guys got to make some action happen here. So, like I said, this is your June 2019 reading. I hope I helped you guys out, and I'll talk to you later.